Hey YouTubers, it's YB with another review. This one is about fat loss, not weight loss, fat loss. I'm not a big proponent of weight loss because I've suffered from that rebound effect all too many times to ever do it again. That extreme dieting extremely tears you apart. That's what it does. The faster you lose all that weight, the faster it comes back. When you can't shut your pie hole because you literally start shoving pies and cakes back into your mouth, it gets pretty ridiculous. Um, you go on those quick crash diets, you lose 7 pounds, and then you can't stop eating and you gain 5 or maybe 9 of it back. And it's really depressing because you just work so hard to lose it off. Um, Full Throttle addresses the biggest problem, I think, with weight loss, fat loss, any type of loss, and that's motivation. Constant motivation, and that's the hardest part that we all have is how often do you start a workout program? You go for 2 weeks, and then the third and fourth week, you just forget all about the program, and that's because we all have 9 to 5s. We work. If you're married, if you have kids, you got a lot of pressure, so you can't just dedicate it. So you need to find the quickest remedy possible without depriving your body and having that dreaded rebound effect. Well, this is Full Throttle. It's strictly about fat loss. I did the program not too long ago, and it definitely did work for me because it targets strictly muscle, and it kept me motivated. And that's the biggest thing. There are other programs out there that's going to help you get in shape. There's no question. But do they continue to continuously motivate you? And that's the biggest problem that I have. Like, I'll just forget about working out and just start eating again. But I lost the fat so quickly without losing the weight because the scale wasn't really changing because my muscles were getting bigger and I was getting more defined. And once you start seeing the definition, not weight loss, but definition, defined, healthy beach body definition, that will motivate you to really, really get shredded. Um, Unfortunately, well, fortunately for me, but unfortunately for a lot of women, guys lose weight much faster, well, lose fat much faster, way too, because we have more muscle. And this program is all about firing up those muscles and stacking exercises in a short amount of time and using your muscles to burn fat. What a lot of people don't know is that your brain has the greatest hormones to burn fat. Those neurotransmitters, those babies burn fat all around there. And the muscles work to burn even more fat. So these two things are what really trigger and your metabolism and keep things burning. And part of Full Throttle is to get everything in sync. That way you're burning fat nonstop. Not losing weight because you're not depriving yourself. You're still eating, but instead your body is trying to fuel and feed those muscles. You'll see a lot of leg exercises in Full Throttle. You'll see a lot of compound movements throughout the body. But you're going to see a lot of legs because you're going to be burning a lot of fat. So you're going to be doing a lot of exercises. You're going to switch from upper to lower, lower to upper in order to maximize fat loss. You can hit the link in the description and go through this yourself. I would definitely rather you just go through it yourself instead of just watching the video and taking my word for it. Just look through it yourself. You'll see at the bottom, this is just an example from the squats and lunges. The first time is a killer, and then after that, you start to really enjoy it because you're starting to see results. You'll see testimonials. I'm not going to press it. You can hit the link in the description and go over it yourself. You see a couple of exercises that I did. Not too fond of this one. I like stretching out my lower back in different ways. Some good exercises that I used. this is kind of like me because I lost fat extremely quick. But like I said, I was out of shape, fat and out of shape, bare belly and all. But I'm a man, and I once worked out as a teenager, early 20s. But you know, your muscles never forget. But I had a lot of muscle still on me, so I used those muscles and fired them up, and that's how I literally dropped tons of fat. And my wife looking at me strangely, like, how did you do it so quickly? What do you got, steroids? I'm like, no, I don't play baseball. But yeah, I lost a lot of fat really quickly. You can just look through the program, see which one fits you best. I'm not even going to recommend one or the other. Just look it up and hit the link in the description and check it out for yourself. It's Wyatt B. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. And hit me up, leave a comment. Let me know how it works for you. You'll find questions and answers at the bottom. Have fun, YouTubers. Ciao.